All right, so are you ready to like dive into this world of essential oils?
Uh-huh.
But like gone wrong.
Okay.
Like hilariously wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing a deep dive today into essentially Chaotic by Montique Banks.
Okay.
And trust me, you are in for a wild ride with this book.
I love that title.
I know, right?
It sounds fun.
It is so fun.
Okay.
So think essential oils, but with a twist of magic mayhem and lots of laughs.
Yeah.
This book is perfect if you were just looking for a lighthearted escape from like the stress of everyday life.
Mm-hmm.
So it is available on Amazon, and if you're a Kindle Unlimited member, you can even snag it for free.
Oh, cool.
So
that's a good deal.
It is a good deal.
Yeah.
So what I think is so clever about this book is that it takes this like everyday thing, aromatherapy,
Right.
and just turns it into this like comedy of errors.
Uh-huh.
You will seriously never look at a bottle of lavender oil the same way again.
Oh, I can imagine.
Okay, so let me introduce you to our main character.
Okay.
Her name is Brenda.
Hi, Brent.
Hi, Brenda. She is an oil enthusiast, let's call her,
Okay.
with a passion for blending these custom concoctions.
You're right.
But here's the thing. Her creations have some seriously unpredictable side effects.
Uh-oh.
So imagine like turning purple from an aura cleansing blend,
What?
or your hair suddenly glowing in the dark.
Oh, my God.
I know, it's wild.
That's wild.
So Brenda's apartment is described as a Bath and Body Works explosion.
Oh, my God.
It's this constant whirlwind of like competing scents.
Oh, no.
And it just like paints this really vivid picture of this chaotic but endearing character who's always experimenting, always pushing the boundaries of essential oil magic.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, like, her apartment's just like a giant diffuser.
It's like a giant diffuser.
Just like going all the time
Ben.
with like 50 different scents.
I know like 50 different bottles going.
My gosh.
So in these experiments,
Yeah.
they're like episodes in a sitcom.
Right.
Like each one more outlandish than the last. So like the time Brenda's stress relief blend
Oh.
accidentally gave her friend Carol sparkling purple skin
What?
right in the middle of a cafe.
Oh, no.
I know.
That's so embarrassing.
So embarrassing, right?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh.
So she's just sitting there like sparkling purple.
Sparkling purple. And you know what Brenda says?
What?
At least you'll be memorable.
Oh my God.
I know she is so oblivious
Wow.
to the mayhem she creates. It's
Yeah.
part of what makes the book so funny.
Yeah, I can see that.
And then there's the life-changing wellness integration circle that Brenda hosts. Let's just say it involves floating guests, taste hallucinations, and singing smoke faces.
Hold on.
I know.
Back up.
It's a lot.
Floating guests.
A floating guest.
Taste hallucination.
Taste hallucination.
And singing smoke faces.
Singing smoke faces.
Okay.
I mean, who needs regular meditation when you can have a psychedelic aromatherapy experience, right?
Oh my gosh.
This scene is where Banks's writing really shines.
She captures the chaos with such vivid imagery and like witty dialogue. You could practically see the room spinning
Oh, yeah.
and hear the confused chatter of the guests.
Okay.
It's like a scene straight out of a wacky sitcom, and you can't help but laugh at the absurdity of it all.
Yeah, for sure.
And just when you think things can't get any crazier,
Oh, no.
Brenda decides to host a wellness fair. Talk about taking your passion to the next level.
Oh, gosh.
Of course, chaos ensues. There's levitation during a yoga demonstration.
Oh, my God.
A sudden downpour over a nearby booth, and people start having conversations with their houseplants.
Oh, way.
I know.
This is too much.
It's a lot.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So the wellness fair is the climax of the book's like comedic energy.
Okay.
It's this whirlwind of unexpected events that like snowball into utter pandemonium. And yet, amidst all the mayhem, there's this underlying warmth.
Okay.
You can see that Brenda's heart is always in the right place.
Yeah.
She truly believes she's helping people, even when her methods are
Questionable.
a little unorthodox.
The little.
Let's just say,
Yeah.
she might be a walking disaster zone,
Mm-hmm.
but she's our walking disaster zone.
Exactly. And that's what makes her so relatable.
Right.
We all have those moments where our enthusiasm gets the better of us, where we have these grand plans that go hilariously awry.
Yeah.
Brenda just takes it to a whole other level.
She does. She really does.
Yeah.
Like 10 steps further.
For sure. Yeah. So, you know, one of the things that makes Essentially Chaotic so much fun is that it's not just about the crazy situations.
Right.
It's about the characters and their friendships.
Yeah.
And how they navigate this like whirlwind of essential oil-induced mayhem.
Totally. So Brenda's best friend, Carol, she's like the voice of reason.
Right.
Always trying to keep Brenda grounded.
Yeah.
But she also gets swept up in the chaos whether she likes it or not.
Oh, for sure.
Their dynamic is so relatable. We've all got that friend who's like a little bit extra, a little bit unpredictable.
Yeah.
And Carol's reactions to Brenda's antics,
Oh, yeah.
they are priceless.
I bet.
She is constantly rolling her eyes, questioning Brenda's sanity, but she's always there for her. I love the scene where Brenda accidentally gives Carol the ability to talk to plants.
Oh, my gosh.
Carol's initial horror and then her gradual fascination with like what her ferns have to say.
Yeah.
It's comedic genius.
That's so funny.
That's a great example of how Banks uses humor to explore the complexities of friendship.
Yeah.
So Carol might be skeptical of Brenda's methods.
Oh, right.
But she never wavers in her loyalty.
Uh-huh.
It's a testament to the power of female friendships to withstand even the most bizarre circumstances.
I love that.
And it's not just Carol. The book is full of these quirky, lovable characters who each bring their own brand of humor to the story. So, like, there's Janet, Brenda's sister, who's constantly questioning Brenda's sanity.
Oh, gosh.
With her signature rhyming inquiries.
Oh, that's funny.
It's so funny. And Mr. Peterson, the grumpy neighbor whose mustache undergoes a series of colorful transformations.
What?
Thanks to Brenda's experimental blends.
Oh, my God.
He's like the quintessential grumpy old man.
Right.
But even he can't help but crack a smile at the absurdity of it all.
That's hilarious.
Each character adds another layer to the sitcom-like quality of the story.
Right.
So you've got this ensemble cast, each with their own quirks and reactions to Brenda's chaos.
Yeah.
And it creates this sense of community, this shared experience of navigating the unpredictable world Brenda has created.
It's like they're all in on the joke, even when they're the ones experiencing the punchline.
Exactly, and that's what makes the book so endearing.
Yeah.
You're laughing with these characters, not at them.
Ah.
You can sense the warmth and affection that underlies all the chaos.
I love that.
There's a real heart to the story, despite all the craziness.
Yeah.
And I think that's what resonated with me the most.
Oh, okay.
Beneath all the, like, over-the-top scenarios and wacky antics, there's this message about the importance of friendship, the power of laughter, and the beauty of embracing imperfection.
Absolutely. And that brings us to another important aspect of essentially chaotic.
Okay.
It's commentary on our society's obsession with quick fixes and self-improvement trends.
Right.
Brenda, with her magical essential oil blends, embodies this desire for instant transformation, for a shortcut to happiness and well-being.
It's like she's a walking, talking embodiment of every wellness fad that promises to change your life overnight. And of course, the book hilariously exposes the absurdity of those promises.
Right.
But it does so with a gentle touch.
Okay.
The satire is never mean-spirited.
Right.
In fact, there's a sense of empathy for Brenda and her misguided attempts to help people.
Yeah.
She might be a little overzealous.
Yeah.
But her heart is in the right place.
I get that.
And that's what makes the book so relatable.
Uh-huh.
We've all fallen prey to those quick fix promises, whether it's a new diet, a trendy workout, or, yes, even essential oils.
For sure.
Essentially, chaotic reminds us to laugh at ourselves.
Yeah.
To not take those trends too seriously.
Right.
And to remember that real growth and transformation take time and effort.
It's a refreshing message in a world that often feels obsessed with instant gratification.
Yeah.
And it's delivered with such wit and humor that you can't help but be charmed by it.
It's like the book is giving us permission to let go of the need for perfection and embrace the messy, unpredictable beauty of life.
Yeah.
And to do it with a smile on our faces.
Exactly. It's about finding the humor in the chaos, the joy in the journey, and the strength in our connections with others.
Yes.
Even when those connections are forged through shared experiences of accidentally turning purple or talking to ferns.
I love that. So, as much as I love the over-the-top antics and, like, hilarious situations, essentially chaotic.
Right.
What really stuck with me was Brenda's journey of self-discovery.
Oh, yeah.
She starts out as this, like, chaotic force of nature, convinced she has all the answers.
Yeah.
But by the end, she learns some valuable lessons about humility, responsibility, and the power of embracing imperfection.
That's awesome.
It's a classic character arc.
Right.
And Banks handles it beautifully.
Yeah.
We see Brenda go from this, like, overzealous essential oil evangelist to someone who's more grounded, more mindful of the impact of her actions.
Right.
But it still retains that spark of passion and creativity that makes her so unique.
I love that.
One of my favorite scenes is when Brenda finally realizes that she's become an essential oil pusher, as she puts it.
Oh, wow.
She has this epiphany that she's been so focused on the magic of essential oils that she's lost sight of the real needs of the people she's trying to help.
Oh, that's deep.
It's a pivotal moment for Brenda.
Yeah.
And it speaks to a larger theme that runs throughout the book.
Okay.
This idea that good intentions aren't always enough.
Right.
You have to be mindful of your methods and the potential consequences of your actions, even when you're driven by a desire to help others. Oh. And that's where Brenda's transformation really begins.
Right.
She starts to question her assumptions, experiment with a more grounded approach to essential oils.
Yeah.
And ultimately, she finds a way to channel her passion into something that's both beneficial and, dare I say, safe for those around her.
That's great.
Her decision to launch a blog called Brenda's Basic Blend Blog, a mostly non-magical guide to essential oils, is a perfect example of this shift.
Okay.
So she's still sharing her knowledge and enthusiasm for essential oils, but she's doing it in a way that's more responsible, more accessible, and a lot less likely to result in spontaneous levitation or impromptu conversations with houseplants.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Probably for the best.
Yeah.
And the fact that her blog becomes a success shows that people are receptive to this more balanced approach. They still want the benefits of essential oils, but they also want to avoid the unintended consequences that come with Brenda's more experimental blends.
Right. It's like they want the good without the bad.
Exactly. It's a clever commentary on our society's fascination with wellness trends. We're always looking for the next quick fix, the magic solution to our problem.
Yeah.
But sometimes the simplest, most grounded approach is the most effective.
For sure.
And Brenda's journey reminds us that it's okay to let go of the need for perfection, to embrace the messy process of trial and error, and to find humor in our mistakes along the way.
That's a really good takeaway.
So for our listeners who are ready to embrace a little bit of Brenda's chaotic energy, where can they find Essentially Chaotic?
Well, this delightful escape is available on Amazon, and if you're a Kindle Unlimited member, you can read it for free.
Nice.
So go ahead, treat yourself to a dose of laughter, a dash of magic, and a whole lot of heart.
And as you dive into Brenda's world, remember to keep those essential oils under control.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you're looking for a little spontaneous adventure.
True. In which case, go forth and embrace the chaos.
Just be sure to invite us to your next wellness integration circle. We'll bring the snacks and maybe some earplugs just in case. That is a great idea. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into Essentially Chaotic. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This was a lot of fun.